In directions, there are 1 to 2 things which we have to remember. We all know this is north direction, this is east direction, this is south direction, and this is west direction. Always this should be there in your mind. No confusion. If you have confusion, your answer is gone. Okay. How you can remember NEWS? News. Okay. NEWS. So this is one way. Then the direction between east and south. This direction is southeast. The direction between west and south. This is southwest. The direction between north and east, this is northeast, and the direction between north and west, this is northwest. Yes, yes, till here this is clear. So, how you can take, if there is angle in this direction, this is northeast. If the angle is in this direction, this is southeast. If the arrow is in this direction, this is southwest, and if this is in this direction, this is northwest. Clear? Right? Another thing, if a person is standing towards the north direction, if a person is standing towards the north, that is facing towards the north direction, then this is his left side, this is his right side. Okay? And in case if that person is, okay, very bad. Anyways, if that person is looking at the south side, okay, see, I am looking at the north side, then this is my left, this is my right. Yes, if I am looking at the south side, yes, this is my left, this is my right. Yes, so here it is his left, it is his right. Yes, another thing, if the person is seeing towards west direction, okay, if the person is seeing towards west direction, or we can say if it turns west 90 degree, then this is his left, this is his right. Similarly, if the person is, so person is this direction, he turned towards the east 90 degree. When he turns towards east 90 degree, then what happens? This is his right, this is his left. You might think, what is this madam is telling, all this left, this right, don't we know? You might know it, but when you are reading the question, you will get confused. That is why I wanted to mark this in your mind, okay? This thing is clear? Yes, yes, let's go to the questions. See the question. Amit is 40 meters southwest of Basu, okay? That means, if, change color pen, always writing in same color is monotonous, no? Fine. So, what are they saying? Amit is 40 meters southwest of Basu. So, if Basu is here, Amit is southwest. Where is southwest? This direction. So, Amit is southwest of Basu, that is 40 meters. Okay. Next, Chetan is 40 meters southeast of Basu. So, if this is southwest, then this is southeast. So, Chetan is 40 meters southeast of Basu. Yes, that means this will be in a straight line, approximately, right. Now, what are they asking? Chetan is in which direction of Amit? Okay, Chetan is in which direction of Amit? Here, remember, after of whatever is coming, okay, not data interpretation, but after of whatever is coming, from that perspective we have to see the question. Okay, so Chetan is which direction of Amit? That means from Amit's point of view, Chetan is in which direction? Chetan is towards east direction from Amit's point of view. Okay, okay, this point of view is very important in directions. So, you have to, when reading the question, you have to check from which point of view you are checking the angle or direction. So, Chetan is east towards Amit. So, option A, east is the correct answer. Yes? Right. Next question. Rahul is facing south Okay, and then he turned right. Rahul is a person, okay. So this is Rahul. Fine, he is facing south, okay. What he did? He turned towards right. When he turned towards right, he walked 40 meters, okay. Then later again he turned towards his right. From here I will draw. From this point he started, Rahul, okay. He turned towards right and he walked 40 meters there. Now he is in this direction. In this direction, when he is turning towards right, that means this direction. So from here he turned towards right, he walks 20 meters. Okay. Next, then he turned left. So now he is in which direction? South direction. So turn towards left. That means here it's 20 meters. Yes. And then turning right walks 20 meters. So here he is. In which direction he is? In west direction. When he turns right from the west direction, which direction he moves? Towards this direction. So he walks another 20 meters turning right. Yes. Then again he turned right. So from here. So now he is looking towards north. So from north, when I am looking towards north, which is my right? This is my right. So he turned towards right and walked 80 meters. And he reached his destination. Yes. Yes. Now the question is, in which direction is Rahul from the starting point? From starting point, in which direction Rahul is there? Okay. Tell me in which direction he is. If you observe, the distance from here to here is 40 plus the distance from here to here is 20. 40 plus 20 is 60 only. Yes. But if you see, here he walked 80 meters. That means he crossed this point and he moved forward. This is only 60. From here he walked 80. So he crossed 60 and walked this side. That means Rahul is somewhere here, right? Yes, he is somewhere here. So, in which direction he is? From starting point. From what is there? Starting point. So, we have to observe from starting point perspective. So, from his starting point, in which direction he is there? This is northeast direction. Yes, this is northeast direction. So, option D, northeast is the correct answer. So, is it clear? Please let me know. Sahil walks 7 kilometers towards north. So, Sahil started from somewhere here. He walks 7 kilometers towards north. Okay. Then, from there he walks 3 kilometers towards south. I will draw this line neatly. Okay. So, from here he started. He is walking 7 kilometers. Okay. Fine. From this point, he started walking 3 kilometers towards south. From same line, he started walking 3 kilometers towards south. So, somewhere here he is. So, this is 3 kilometers. Fine. Then he walks 3 kilometers towards east. So, from this point, he again walked 3 kilometers towards east. Okay. He again walked 3 kilometers towards east. Now, how far and in which direction is he with reference to his starting point? Reference to which point? Starting point. So, take the starting point. This is starting point. In which direction is he from the starting point? It is northeast direction. He is northeast direction to the starting point. See, if you see the options, only one option is having northeast. So, directly we can mark the answer there. If you want, you can calculate the value also. What are they asking? How far is he from this? How far? That means this shortest distance we are going to calculate, right? So, let us assume this point to be A, this point to be B, this point to be C. This distance we have 3, yes, and this distance, this is 3, and this total distance is 7. Yes, this total distance is 7 and this is 3. That means the remaining portion will be 7 minus 3, which is 4. So, AB is equal to 4. Yes. Next, BC is equal to 3. We want AC. Yes, we already studied what is Pythagoras theorem. It is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Yes, so if you want this distance, that will be equal to 4 square plus 3 square, which is 16 plus 9, that is 25. AC square, calculate the shortest distance. I told you this will be helpful for further questions. Okay, so answer is B. 5 least is a correct answer, right? Yes, good to go. Any issues? Again and again and again, I am repeating this point. You have to practice a lot in order to get hands-on experience to handle questions, even if it is directions or whatever it may be. If you practice just by seeing, easily you can mark the questions, which will help you maintain your time, okay, save your time basically. Yes, good to go. Next question. 24 you see. Varsha walks 140 meters towards west, okay, right. So, Varsha is starting from somewhere here. She is walking 140 meters towards which direction? West direction. Okay, then turns to her right. When she is walking in west direction, right of her this side. So, she is walking, she turns towards west direction, walks again 140 meters and then turns to her left. Now, she is seeing now north side, she is turning to her left. Yes, and walks how many meters? 100 meters, right. Again turning to her left, she walks 150 meters. So, now she is at this point. That means she is in this direction and she is turning towards her left. This is her left and again she walks 140 meters. Yes, 140 meters, right. What is the shortest distance between her starting point and the present position? They are asking to find out the shortest distance between the starting point and this is the starting point and this is her present position. Shortest distance is nothing but this straight line. Why it is a straight line? Because if you see this distance and this distance are same. Yes, and this distance if you take, that will be equal to this distance from here to here. Yes. So, what are they asking? Shortest distance we have to find out. That means total this distance plus this distance, that is 140 plus 100. Yes, 140 plus 100 is how much? 240. 240 is option B, 240. It's the correct answer. Yes, this is simple, right? Read this question, read the following passage and answer the given questions. Directions for the next two, vertical drawing from, this is vertical line. All know what is vertical line and horizontal line, right? In PP1 or PP2 we would have done that. But still we know this is vertical, this is horizontal. Yes. So, there is a vertical line drawn from H to I. Okay. I is in the north. So, I is in the north and H. Okay, I is in the north of H. That means I is in the top and H is in the bottom. Okay. Next, a horizontal line is drawn from G to F. F is in east of G. Okay. If I draw a horizontal line like this, okay, the data, according to the data, they say there is a horizontal, draw this line here. I can draw this line here, horizontal line. Yes. So, I have drawn a horizontal line and what are they saying? So, I have drawn a horizontal line and what are they saying? F is in east of G. So, F is in east of G, right? And what they said, B is the midpoint. B is the midpoint of both the lines, fine. Now the point is, A is 5 meters north to G. A is 5 meters. A is 5 meters north to G. Next, E is 5 meters west to H. E is 5 meters west to H. Yes. And D is 5 meters south to F. D is 5 meters south to F. Right? C is 5 meters east to I. C is 5 meters east to I. Yes. Clear? Next, they say length of GF and HI is same. So, this length and this length is same, that is 10 meters. When this length and this length is 10 meters each and B is the midpoint, that means this distance is 5 meters, this distance is 5 meters, overall 10 meters. Similarly, this distance is 5 meters and this distance is 5 meters. Yes. Of course, anyhow, we don't require all these things. See the question. In which direction is point G with respect to C? They are asking in which direction. Let me take some other color. Okay. In which direction is point G with respect to which, from which perspective we have to see? From C perspective. Where is C? From C perspective, if you observe, in which direction point G is there? It is southwest. So, southwest, option D is the correct answer. Yes, from point of C, from point of view of C, if you see G is in which direction? Southwest direction. Right? Right? Okay. Next question. In which direction is point I with respect to F? Point I with respect to F. So, from point of view of F we have to see. See in the question, from point of view of F. So, from point of view of F, in which direction I is there? In which direction I is there? This is northwest. Where is northwest? So, it's not this question, next question. Where is northwest? Here is northwest. Yes. So, the diagram is in this way, na? Yes. So, this is how the diagram is there. This is point F. This is point I. So, in which direction it is? It is northwest. So, northwest is a correct answer. Yes. Next question. Read this very carefully. There are some directions given and in that direction they says one thing. $Y, okay, $Y represents what is? Z is in south direction of Y at a distance of 5 meters. $Y is representing is nothing but Z is in south direction of Y. That means we are understanding it from Z perspective. Okay, Z is south direction of Y. How many meters? 5 meters. So, in this way, if you decode, dollar is equal to 5 meters south, right? You are getting my point? $Y Z. If question is given $Y Z, Z is south of Y. Z is south of Y. Okay. Next, Y percentage of Z. Okay, Y percentage of Z. If you take that, Z is in the north direction of Y at a distance of 4 meters. That means Y percent of Z, what they are saying, Z is north of Y. Z is north of Y at a distance of 4 meters. What does that mean? Percentage here indicates 4 meter north, right? Percentage here indicates 4 meter north. Next you see Y and Z. Y and Z, if you see, Z is in east direction of Y. Z is in east, okay, wait, no, east direction, na? Z is in east direction of Y. Yes, at how many meters? 3 meters, right? That means and represents what? 3 meters east. Are you all getting how I am decoding this? According to this question, dollar represents 5 meters south, percentage represents 4 meter north and represents 3 meter east. Next, Y star Z. Y star Z represents what? Z is in direction of Y. So, Z is in west direction of Y at a distance of 6 meters. Right? Z is in west direction of Y at a distance of 6 meters. That means star represents what? 6 meters west. You all agree with me? Yes? Star represents 6 meters west. Fine. Another two things are given. Y dollar star Z. Y dollar star Z. So, what it is saying? Z is in southwest direction of Y. Z is in southwest direction of Y. So, for that symbol is what? It's dollar and star. That means dollar and star represents southwest direction. Yes? Yes? Right. And next, Y percentile and Z. Y percentile and Z, it represents Z is in northeast direction. Z is in northeast. So, here is Z, northeast direction of Y. So, how is it represented? It is represented as percentile and, percentile and. So, percentile and represents north east. Yes? You all understood how we have taken the values here, right? So, if you see, if F and C dollar B star D dollar E. So, this is the question and this is if that is true, then find the shortest distance between E and F. To find the shortest distance between E and F, first we have to decode this based on the information given. Right? First we have to decode this based on the information given. Okay. That means we have to write this data somewhere so that we will get a place here. So, I will do this here. Dollar what it is saying? 5 meter south. Percentile is 4 meter north. Is this visible? Is this color visible? We will go take some other color. Black. Right. So, dollar states 5 meter south. Next, percentile states 4 meter north. Next, and states 3 meter east. Yes, star states 6 meter west. Another two conditions are there, that is dollar and star, that is southwest direction. Next is percentage and that is northeast direction. Yes. Okay. So, remaining all these things not necessary here. Now, we will decode this F and C. F and C, see Y and C, Y and Z, how we are decoding? Z is in east direction of Y. Similarly, F and C means C is east direction of F. Getting my point? And in how many meters C is in east direction of F if you take east and 3 meters? Okay. Next, C dollar B, that means B is south of C. B is south of C. How many meters? Dollar means 5 meters of south. Yes. Next, B star D. B star D, if you take, that means D is west of B. D is west direction of B. Yes. So, this is west direction of B, and how many? Star means 6. right? D is west of B, so 6 meters. Clear? Next, $E. $E is nothing but E is south direction of D. Yes? Yeah. E is south direction of D. So, E is somewhere here. Okay? And how much it is? Dollar, no? It's 5 meters. So, this is the representation of what the data is given for us. Now, question is, find the shortest distance between E and F. Shortest distance between E and F. Okay? See, how can we find the shortest distance between E and F? This is the value which we want. Yes. So, we can do one thing. First, try to make a complete triangle here. Yes. Let this point be some x. Okay. Now, we want shortest distance between E and F, right? So, how can we take shortest distance between E and F? We all know in the previous question we have done EF square is equal to Fx square, that is this distance plus this distance square, that is Ex square, according to Pythagoras theorem, right? So, what is the value of Fx? What is the value of Fx? If you see from F to this point, this is 5. If this is 5, then this is also 5. Yes. Similarly, from this point to this point, if you take this value is equal to this value. So, when this point, this line is 3, obviously this line value will also be 3. So, plus Ex square means this is 3 square. Yes. Or Ef is equal to root over 10 square plus 3 square, that is 10 square is 100 plus 3 square is 9. So, it's root over 109. Where is the answer? Yeah, root over 109, option D is the correct answer. Yes? You understood how we decoded this? Okay. Going for the next question. What are they saying? We will see this. A star B. See, where is star? A star B is nothing but B is west of A. B is west of A. Yes. How many meters west of A? 6 meters west of A. Next, B percentile C. B percentile C is nothing but C is north of B. Yes, C is north of B. C is north of B. I will write this here, okay. First thing is A star B. That means B is what? B is west direction of A. So, B is west direction of A, which is 6 meters. Next is B percentile C. So, C is north of B and that too 4 meters. C is north of B and 4 meters, right. Next is C and D. C and D is nothing but D is east of C. D is east of C and how many meters? 3 meters. D is east of C and it is 3 meters in distance. That's all. That's all. This is true. Then find the shortest distance between D and A. They want the shortest distance between D and A. So, A and D shortest distance they want. So, first try to make it a triangle. Yes, till here one point. See, let this point be X. Okay. And if you see, this is 3 meters. That means this is also 3 meters. Overall, it is 6 meters. So, 6 minus 3 is how much? 6 minus 3 is 3 meters. So, AX value is 3. Next, DX value is similar to CB value. So, DX value is 4. Yes. Now, find out AD square is equal to, shortest distance is this one, no? AD square is equal to AX square plus DX square. So, that is AX is 3 square plus DX is 4 square. So, 3 square plus 4 square is 9 plus 4, 9 plus 16, which is 25. Now, AD is equal to root over 25. That means AD value will be 5. So, answer 5 meters is correct answer. Option B, 5 meters is the correct answer. Yes? Yes? You understood how you can cut down and break down these values? Any doubt? Let's go for the next question. The last question. No, there is another question here. Okay, fine. You see, C percentile. Okay, they say C percentile and H. Percentile and is nothing but northeast direction. That means H is northeast direction. H is northeast direction of what? C. Okay. Next is H percentile I. H percentile I is nothing but I is towards the north direction of H. I is towards the north direction of H, and how many meters distance will be there? 4 meters distance will be there. Okay. Next is I and R. When it is I and R, it means and is east direction. That means R is east direction to I. R is east direction to I. How many meters distance we have east direction? 3 meters distance. Cool. Okay. Now the question is, then R is in which direction with respect to C? Respect to which one? C. That means from point of view of C, we have to see. Okay. So, if you see from point of view of C, in which direction R is there? It is northeast. Right? In which direction R is there? Northeast. Where is the answer? Option A, northeast is the correct answer. Yes? Understood? Okay. Next question. This is the last question for the day. See, point B is 12 meters to the west of point A. So, there is a point A. There is a point A here. Okay. And point B is 12 meters to the west. 12 meters to the west of point A. Okay. Right. Point C is 4 meters to the north of point B. Point C is 4 meters to the north of point B. Clear? Next, point D is 18 meters to the south of point E. So, these are different values. Point D is 18 meters south of point E. That means if point E is here, then 18 meters south there is point D. 18 meters. Okay. Next is point F. See here. Point F is 6 meters to the west of point D. Point F is 6 meters to the west of point D. Yes. This is 6 meters and this is point F. Okay. Right. Next. What are they saying? Point A lies exactly between point E and point D. This is point E, this is point D. Right? Then they are saying point A, that means this point is lying exactly between E and D. So, this is point A. Yes, that means the diagram is this way. Yes, the diagram is this way. This is A, this is B, this is C, here 4, here it's 12. This is how the diagram is there, right? Now, what is the shortest distance between point B and point E? Where is point B? Yes, where is point E? So, the shortest distance they want. The shortest distance is this one. That means, same Pythagoras theorem we can apply. EB square is equal to AB square plus A square. AB value is 12 square plus AE value is what? A is intersecting this point at the midpoint. That means it is breaking 18 into half. Yes, so when it is breaking 18 into half, this value from A to E will be 9 and this value from A to D will be 9. Yes, so AE value is how much? 9 square. So, EB is equal to root over 12 square plus 9 square. 12 square is 144 and 9 square is 81. Root over 144 plus 81, it is how much? 225. Root over 225, that means it is 15 meters. Where is the answer? Option C, 15 meters is the correct answer.